Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Wine Guild on 4th of July, Independence Day weekend. I thought this holiday, which we all know and love so much, would be a great opportunity to talk about a rosé type of wine, which is the perfect accompaniment for hot summer days by the pool, where you just want to be refreshed, but you also want some taste. So rosés, we're going to talk about rosés. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of background on this. This is the grape gab part of the program where we talk about the grapes. Rosés usually come from, a lot of people think, let's put this, hold on a second. A lot of people think that grapes, rosé come from a combination of a red grape and a white grape combined together, mashed up. That's not how it works. They come from red grapes. A whole bunch of different types can make rosés. This one particular one is Grenache. And this one is from France. France has been traditionally the home of rosé, but it's also produced in Italy, Spain, and the Americas, California. In Italy, it's called rosato. In Spain, it's called rosada. In French, it's called rosé, and in the Americas, in the United States, we call it, in California, we call it rosé as well. But let's get back to how we make them. So basically a rosé is red grapes that have been exposed to the skins just enough time to give it a certain color. Now different rosés come from different spectrums of color. This one is pretty light. It's almost orangey, and it can go from this pale type of color all the way to a purple color and still be a rosé. And it's always very light. It's always very refreshing. A lot of times people think they're sweet, but they're not. They can be sweet, but in the European countries, they're usually not. They're usually dry wines, which, in being a dry person myself who loves the dry wines, this would be perfect for a hot day like this, and tomorrow, another hot day. So what we're going to do is we're going to taste this. I've been chilling it. Most rosés you want to chill. This has been chilled in the refrigerator. So 40 to 50 degrees is perfect temperature for this. And interestingly enough, this is in it doesn't have a cork in a traditional cork. It has a glass cork. Now, people ask about that. I actually am not a fan of the screw top. I think I mentioned that before, but the glass top is not bad. The glass top prevents any interaction with the wine that could happen with a spoiled cork. It doesn't, you don't have to worry about the rubber cork having like that rubber taste that might bleed into the wine. Some think that you can reseal it. I don't. I don't think this is, it does have a resealing portion. I'm going to open it now, if I can. It's pretty hard to open. There we go. As you can see, it has a seal part on this, which people feel you can reseal it. But, to me, I wouldn't use that because I'm going to recork. I'm going to use the stopper and freeze it when I'm done. But anyway, so glass cork, I wouldn't shy away from it. Let's try that. Let's do a little pour here. Looks nice. Nice color. Nice yellowish, orangey color. Pretty good. Pretty interesting. And we're going to smell it. I smell a little bit of apples. It's right open. It was just opened, as you've seen. It's not aired. It has not had a chance to breathe. By the way, I don't think I mentioned the name of it. The name of it is Notorious Pink, and it's Grenache, and it's from France, and it's from, it doesn't say specifically, it just says the south of France. Now, this is another thing that you'll see with rosés. You're not going to see too many of them that are akin to a region. This one, what that means, the south of France, just means the grapes could come from all over, that they brought together to make this. They weren't specifically brought from a specific region. So, doesn't mean it's bad or good, it's just something to consider. So I'm getting some minerals, some stony like spring or stream water smell to it. And I also get a little sweet smell, like a rose or some type of flower. So let's dig in and see what it's like. Very dry. The first thing I think it was dry. There's a slight taste of sweetness. Like maybe some tart, a little bit of tartness of a tarty fruit, like a lemon, but not so much a lemon. More like a sour apple, I would say it tastes like. But it's very smooth and refreshing, which is one of the things you want on a hot day by the pool. You want something that's going to be refreshing. If you don't like sweet, this is a good wine for you. Something you can drink, relax, enjoy without the sweetness. It's going to cool you off. It's not, you don't have to worry about the sulfites. Very rarely do they have sulfites in them that'll make you hot and sweaty. So I think it's really a great. I would give this one a thumbs up. I really do like this one. It was only $12 at Bottle King, so it was a good buy to run out and get and just try a rosé. If you have never tried one, this would be a good one to try. What else can I tell you about rosés that I think are important? I wrote down some notes. I think I told you them all, basically. California is known for single region ones, which I thought was interesting, whereas France will combine regions to make these wines, the grapes. California is notorious for, say, all the grapes coming from Sonoma or all the grapes coming from Napa when they make this. So just a little thing to consider. So I give it a thumbs up. I think it's a positive experience. I think you should try it. I think you should learn a little bit about the glass corks. Not bad, in my opinion. Some people may not like them, but I think they're good. What I'm going to do is have a full glass of this, then I'm going to freeze it like I always do with my wine and have it again tomorrow when it's another hot day. It's actually going to be hotter tomorrow, so it'll be fun to have this to fall back on. So anyway, that's it for this 4th of July. I hope everyone has a great Independence Day, long weekend. Enjoy it with your family and friends, and try a little rosé. A little rosé with the red, white, and blue. So from the Wine Guild to you, have a wonderful holiday. God bless America. So thankful to be in this country and with all the liberties we have, and that we can drink wine whenever we want to. It's just one little liberty that I'm very appreciative for. So as always, if you like this video, subscribe, hit the notifications button so that you get notified every time there's a new one up there that you can catch, and like it. We really appreciate your support, and as always, like I say, build the guild. Till next time. Good.